Contradictions, contradictions, and more contradictions. Welcome back, everybody. There's so many contradictions that it's a big contradiction in and of itself. Oh, a huge contradiction, you say? I would like you to listen to the voices recorded in the stuffed animal one more time. Bzz, 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 bzz. And, I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. ... Silence, huh? I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time. Ah! We were under the impression that this was the moment when the victim was murdered. I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. We thought that this statement was said by the culprit. Isn't that fine? What's the problem, you know? There was a huge problem with that. If the victim had been wearing gloves from the start, it would have been impossible to see the burn on her hand. What the... If they're wearing gloves from the start, well then what the freaking... Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Objection! Objection! Gloves come off very easily, you know. She could have taken them off during the auction. That's not true! Miss Crane had been wearing her gloves when I took her place. She must have been wearing them before she was murdered. What are you saying? Don't you understand the position you're in? I'm not scared anymore. I have Granny here with me. Blaise, your day of reckoning has finally come. Somehow it seems like you all want to disappear. Permanently. The only one who will be disappearing here is you, Blaise Debeste. Hey, how dare you say that to Pops? Does it really matter if the burn mark was visible or not? It certainly does matter. If the burn mark was visible, then we'd have a complete turnabout of the situation. What? Oh, what are you saying? If the victim's burn mark wasn't visible, what exactly does that tell you? The culprit also had a burn mark? The victim didn't have a burn mark? Wait, what? If the victim's burn mark wasn't visible, what exactly does that tell you? What? They didn't have a burn mark? There weren't any burn marks? What? Wait, I'm actually legitimately confused here. Okay, I don't... If the victim's burn mark wasn't visible, what exactly does that tell you? What is the victim didn't have a burn mark? There weren't any burn marks? Huh? Huh? I'm literally so confused at this statement right now. I'm not even sure right now. The victim didn't have a burn mark at all. Mr. Edgeworth, you should probably take another look at the victim's hand. No matter how you look at it, the victim definitely has a burn mark. Ugh, he went straight to the point. If we assume that the culprit could not see the victim's burn mark, then what did the person who spoke in the recording see? I should have the answer. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, give me a serious answer. If the victim's burn mark wasn't visible, what exactly does that tell you? Okay, well then the only thing I can think of is that the culprit also had a burn mark. So that means that the other person's speaking then. Sebastian, turn your way of thinking around. If the victim was wearing gloves, then her burn mark could not have been seen. In that case, whose burn mark was seen? Someone else's burn mark? Precisely, the culprit must have had a burn mark as well. In other words, I knew who you were right away. You can't hide that burn from me. person who said this was not the culprit but the victim. What?
Objection.
Does he have a burn mark on him? Sebastian, could you please step aside? Edgeworth, all your reasoning up till now was just a figment of your imagination, you know. The culprit had a burn mark. Where was it, you know? If you can't answer that, then your logic doesn't hold up, you know. Where was the culprit's burn mark? I wonder where the burn mark could have been. During the auction, wasn't everyone wearing a disguise? Indeed. During the auction, everyone should have been dressed in a particular way. If the burn mark was still visible under those conditions, then... Now, why don't you show us? Where was the culprit's burn? You'll have to show me the proof, you see. Where was the culprit's burn? You'll have to show me the proof, you see? But where? Has a facial tattoo? Well, I mean, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? I don't see anything about this. Y'all can do never joke or remember how we're okay. Where was the culprit's burn? Where, though? Where? Nothing about that there. I don't think that's anything about things. No. No. That would be incorrect. Where was the culprit's burn? You'll have to show me the proof, you see. Where? Where? I mean, that was torn, but that doesn't mean anything, of course. Excuse me. No, cheap plastic doesn't make any sense. Well, it doesn't make any sense either. This wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. Yes, indeed. That is wrong. Or is it? The conductor prepared a wig so that Jill Crane could be impersonated. For some reason, there was both a straight wig and a wavy wig, but since Miss Crane's hair is straight, the wavy... Worn by the victim's fingerprints and blood were found in the hood. Okay. Okay. I don't see what proves it. I mean, this way. No. Photo things. After the conductor, another for one of them suddenly started screaming. I don't think I know what the answer is to this one, and that's kind of bothering me a little bit. I mean, this isn't gonna prove anything, right? You already did this one. Maybe you were right. You can't have a burn mark from me. Silence. I've been waiting for my chance to get revenge all this time. Whoa! Whoa! Wait. Well, actually, no. I mean, if I went to profiles, I wouldn't prove anything anyway. I can't even go into profiles, so Like, honestly, who would I present? I couldn't present anyone. They wouldn't let me do that. Nothing. Just nothing. Where was the culprit's burn? You have to show me the proof, you see? Well, how do I show the proof, huh? You gotta wear a white jacket. Dang it. I'm so confused. Burn mark on the victim's hand. Well, if it's not on his hands, then where would it be? Wait a second. White gloves and a mask as a facial tattoo would... Wait a second, where's the culprit? Could the facial tattoo be the burn? You know what? Maybe that's what it is. I'm gonna present that. It was what the conductor was wearing during the auction. In other words, the outfit you were wearing at the time. What can you figure out from the clothes alone? The conductor had been wearing a white suit, white gloves, and a mask. His attire had covered up most of his skin. However, according to Miss Jensen's testimony, the conductor's mask exposed a small part of his face. In addition, while she thought there had been a tattoo there, it's possible that she simply mistook the burn mark for a tattoo. A burn mark on his face?
Objection.
That's all very scintillating. What the frickin' heck? Scintillating? That's all very scintillating, but I'm afraid you're getting excited over nothing, you know. None of the PIC members have that many burn marks on their faces, you see. Naturally, that includes me as well, you know. Huh? Pops, but... Sebastian, could you please be quiet? If you're an idiot, then act like one, you know. Was he just about to, like, expose him? Like, but you do have a burn mark, Pops. ... Normally Sebastian is a nuisance to everyone around him. But this time I owe him my gratitude. That reaction from Blaise's own son. It reveals the truth more clearly than anything else. Thanks to him, I am confident that my reasoning is correct. I know who that unidentified piece of evidence belongs to. I wonder what's wrong with the prosecutor. That prosecutor. Usually Sebastian is slower to arrive at the truth than anyone else. However, this time he has probably figured it out. His own father is a criminal. Since he knows the truth, he's in pain, isn't he? If he didn't know the truth, he could have remained blissful in his ignorance. Okay, we are here in order to pursue the truth. It doesn't matter what my path, what path my reasoning takes. The important thing is to arrive at the truth. Once before, when I lost faith in my reasoning, you said that to me and showed me the way. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth knows the way. This time I shall show you the truth. You are innocent. I also want to know the truth. Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me. Yes, that's the spirit. Of justice, of course. Ah, pun intended, obviously. That's impossible, you know, for all of you. I mean, just where could I possibly have a burn mark? It's nowhere to be found, you see. There's no evidence to prove that I'm the culprit, you know. That's right. There's no contradiction at all. There's no way there can be a contradiction, not for my pops. Sebastian, I understand why you don't want to admit it. However, if you avert your eyes from the truth, you will regret it forever. Pops, just what should I do? Ha! I really wonder why you're such an idiot, you know. Sebastian, if you really want to save me, you'll have to try a little bit harder, you see. Gotta use your head, you know. Honestly, you really are a useless idiot. No way. But I tried really hard. I tried my best, Pops. I went to the school you told me to go to, reached the top of my class, just like you told me to. Just look at this jacket. Only someone who graduates at the top of his class gets to wear it. I did everything you told me to do. That's how I got to be the best at the academy. I even won all those awards just so I could be like you, Pops.
Objection.
You really are an idiot, Sebastian. Oh my gosh, that's actually so close to what I just said right there. You really are such an idiot, you know. ... You know those gold stars you got on your test? I made the teachers give them to you. Every speech and debate contest, all the judges were my friends. You know, Sebastian, if you weren't even able to notice something like that, you're really not worthy of being called my son, don't you think? Even my son has disappeared. Oh my, it's enough to make me cry, you know. He was trying his best for me, and yet he was totally useless, you know. You were truly a despicable person. As the chairman of the PIC, and as a father.
Even if I feel sorry for that foolish prosecutor.
Poor Mr. Prosecutor. Blaise Debeste, just what do you think of your own son?
He's just a useless pawn, you see. Whoa now. Maybe you should look in the mirror before you criticize me, you know. I mean, even you. You also used Sebastian to get close to me, didn't you?
I cannot deny that. However, he is not a mere pawn. He always tries to do his very best, even if the results aren't up to par. I've seen just how hard he tries, and yet he refuses to even acknowledge it.
Objection.
That kid is no good, you see. No matter what he does or is told to do.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I shall leave this offering to the goddess of law to you. Deliver her divine judgment against Blaise Debeste. Yes, that was my intention from the very beginning. If there was a burn mark on the conductor's face, then Blaise Debeste must be hiding it. What was he wearing during the auction? That is the key to revealing the truth. Well then, allow me to hear your answer. Please show the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had been a burn mark on his face.
I don't know. Masks?
Take that.
Well, excuse me then. Could you take a look at this piece of evidence?
Are you saying that shows the proof of the burn mark? I don't understand, you know. I don't understand it at all.
Blaise Debeste, even if you do not understand. Oh, now she's back on that side, okay. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I also do not understand. So this isn't the proof. There is one clear difference between the conductor and Blaise. You should be hiding the burn mark there.
Well, I would say his beard, but I mean, I can't present his beard as evidence, so I mean...
Ah, jeez. Now all I need to do is present the evidence that shows it. Prosecutor Edgeworth, deliver her divine judgment against Blaise Debeste. Yes, that was my intention. From the beginning. Well then, now that I'm back on this side, allow me to hear your answer. Please show the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face.
Replica of the Jam Ninja mask made out of cheap plastic? Could it be the Jam Ninja mask? Could it be? Possibly? What would it be?
I don't see what would be the answer here. Oh, I'm just gonna say that.
Take that.
Yeah, okay. I get it, I don't have the answer, apparently. I'm stuck.
What is the answer? How can I be stuck? What is the answer to this? I don't know. Cloth decoration shaped like a purple flower was torn off from the victim's clothes?
That wouldn't make any sense, would it? No. And it was torn off after the fact, too, so... that also makes no sense. Key card for entering the victim's possession. 3-pronged candelabra thought to be murder, but that doesn't make any sense. Nope.
I guess the victim not even for care.
I don't know. I do not know what I am going for here. White jacket with a purple flower, white gloves, and a mask. Has a facial tattoo. I don't know. What about this one? No? Maybe? No? One of them was wearing... each one of them was wearing a mask. Okay. That's good. The items up for auction with a piece of evidence mask keys. No. I sound the gap was not heard afterwards. Nice. Very nice. Pretty sure the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face. I mean, what? What exactly? Many? I already did that one. Put someone in red raincoat. Okay, that doesn't prove anything. Blood seems found in the hidden lift. Blood seems to drip down below. Nope. 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 For some reason, there was both a straight wig and a wavy wig, but since a wavy wig. I don't know. Okay? I just don't know. I'm sorry, but I seem to be clueless. And that doesn't prove anything either. Why would the IA-7 incident files prove anything? Seriously. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say the conductor's closed, because that's the only thing that even references anything.
Take that!
What is the answer? What is the freaking answer? I don't know. And I'm about to run out of mistakes, and I should probably say before I end up regretting my decisions here to keep going. I can't save right now. I have to save after I make another wrong answer, though. A piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face. What proves it? Does the candelabra prove it? It's a rare shape of has no. Okay, that's not it. Candelabra inflicted the wounds on the victim's chest. Since we have proven that the cause of death was the wound she suffered on her head, this was probably used to disguise the cause of death. Probably so. That is probably the correct answer. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Oh my gosh! Happy August, everyone! I think this is August now when this comes out. Yeah, it is actually. So yeah, happy August, everyone! I hope your August has been good so far. I am incredibly lost, not understanding a gosh dang thing. Should I just be like? Can I just? This wouldn't prove anything at all. This should not prove anything at all. So, Karen's testimony on when she switched places with the victim. Okay. What am I the victim? The victim's fingerprints. Maybe I shouldn't be reading the details. Maybe I should read the description instead. Pool of blood found in the meeting room. Was it used as a store of resistance? Okay. What is someone in a red raincoat? Okay. That doesn't do anything. Someone is talking to another person recorded. One of them is a burn mark. Okay. Well, what? But I present that? What would I present? A lot of testimony about the secret auction. Okay. Letter addressed to the victim, thought to be written by Kay. Okay. Here are record of the PIC meeting room. Okay. Cause of death, blood, okay. Three-pronged candelabra. Okay. Thought to be a murder weapon. Matches the victim's chest wounds. Okay. Here to enter the BIC room in victim's possession. Okay. Someone walked towards you from behind, stand and pushed you off the roof. Okay. It's cross-section of the tower and the overhead view with the platform. Touch check more details. Okay. Plot decoration red like a purple flower formed off the victim's. Okay. I don't know. Is this really supposed to be easy? Because this is not easy. This is not easy. I don't understand. I'm so lost. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to present this one.
Take that!
Alright. Well, this is going to suck. This is really going to suck. Especially since, well, you know, every single game over is going to basically send me back to the freaking game over screen. I'm going to be like, yep, here we go. Prepare yourself for failure. What is the answer? I mean, I don't want to just go out on a limb and just say some stupid freaking answers, but I don't know what else to really say at this point. Please show the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face. But none of these do. So how do they? Mask doesn't prove it. The conductor's clothes doesn't prove it. The Jam and Ninja mask doesn't prove it. can't examine the Jam Ninja mask and get like secret testimony out of that or whatever. It doesn't work like that. Oh my gosh. Do I really have to just go start randomly presenting things just to get it right? I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't want to say the IS-7 incident files, but I'm not making any connections whatsoever. What if he got his burn during the IS-7 incident? I have no idea. And somehow maybe I'm supposed to remember that? But how would I remember that if I never met this guy before this case? I don't know. Karen's testimony when she switched places with the victim. Okay, maybe this. Maybe that? You know what? Maybe it's something about the wavy wig.
Take that!
Okie dokie then. Well, that's cool.
If you would recall Miss Jensen's testimony, there's still one point that remains unexplained. 2 types of wigs had been prepared, one of which was left unused.
Do you mean the wavy wig? What are you talking about?
It was something Miss Jensen found when she switched places with the victim.
What does something like that have to do with the burn?
Inside the costume trunk, Miss Jensen witnessed 2 wigs. One of them had been used by Miss Jensen to make her look like the victim. Now then, just what was the other wig used for?
His beard. It doesn't seem like it was a spare wig.
There's no need to overthink it. Just compare the attire of the true culprit, the conductor, with that of Blaise Debeste.
Don't stare at me like that.
Don't you think there's just one spot where there is a huge contradiction? Specifically around his face.
So that's not a wig at all.
Indeed. It was no wig. Blaise Debeste, it was your fake beard.
Ah, my beard. Ah, this is a real beard, you know. Don't tease me like that, Edgeworth.
Your son must have realized the truth before anyone else. That's why he was trying so desperately to protect you. You were also worried that he would tell the truth. Isn't that why you drove your son away from here? Because he knew that his father was hiding a burn under his fake beard. Blaise Debeste. How about you remove that fake beard of yours?
Yeah, it burns.
I like how I made a coughing sound effect.
Ah, a burn mark. Prosecutor Edgeworth, justice has been served before the goddess of law. For that I give you my thanks.
I should be the one thanking you.
Blaise Debeste, I hereby announce my verdict. You shall be taken into custody for the murder of Jill Crane. April 6th, 9:44 a.m. Grand Tower PIC meeting room. Mr. Edgeworth, thank you very much. I'm so happy that you believed in me to the very end.
There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor? No. As a friend, I simply wanted to save you.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I bring good tidings. It seems that former Chairman Debeste has been safely detained in the detention center. However, the search for the murder weapon, the auction gavel, continues. Blaise Debeste is a shrewd man. There's a good chance that he has already disposed of it. There is also one piece of testimony that concerns me. Blaise Debeste mentioned that the only thing he did not fake were the letters.
What do you mean?
Miss Crane, thank you so much for helping with the plan. I'm glad that we could help Charlie get what we want. It's like killing two birds with one stone. First he found this letter in Jill Crane's clothes. Then he also found this letter on Kay, who was unconscious in the storeroom. The contents of the letter seemed to suggest that the two had been corresponding with each other. Which is why Blaise Debeste assumed that the two were working together.
Ridiculous. That can't be right.
After reading the two letters, he decided to pin the crime on Kay Faraday. In order to cast suspicion on her, he planted one of the letters in a noticeable spot. The deceased Jill Crane's left breast pocket.
Isn't that just an excuse?
Yes, that is what I thought as well. It may have simply been a last-ditch effort to save himself. However, before the stern eyes of the goddess of law, these are all trivial matters. His crime shall certainly not go unpunished. With this, I have finally fulfilled one of my long-standing missions.
Judge Courtney, will you tell me what you know? Why did Blaise Debeste murder Jill Crane? And what lies hidden behind this case?
Yes, I don't mind. You have the right to know everything. Finally, I can accept you as one of my own. Long ago, Jill Crane was in love with a cameraman. That man was pursuing the black market auction as a journalist. And then before he could reach the truth, he was erased. ...
The
feelings and the items Miss Crane inherited from her beloved brought her to the auction. She had come to exact revenge on the conductor, Blaise. Although in the end, she was the one who was murdered instead.
I see. So that's what happened.
While the goddess of law cannot condone her actions, we have succeeded in her goal of bringing Blaise Debeste's crimes to light.
So Judge Courtney's goal was to expose Blaise Debeste and reveal the dark secrets of the PIC.
By the way, what happened to the young prosecutor? We've been able to contact him for some time now. Do you have any idea where he might be? I had not been truly working with him, so... I see. I feel very sorry for him. What you should be sorry for is the fact that he was kept in the dark until now. No matter how cruel reality is, he will have to accept it. If he can't, he won't be able to walk his own path in life. Ever!
A father's influence is not something that is easily erased. However, I am sure he will be able to change from here on out.
Yes, that's right. Surely you must be right. Will I, too, be able to walk my own path in life? Kay, is your body alright? Yes, thanks to you. I'm so sorry, even though you're my patient. You ended up getting suspected because of me. Ouch! You can't just take care of the patient's body. You gotta take care of the heart, too. That's my granny. Kay, how are your memories? I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. Well then, I shall take my leave here. I'll be presiding over Patricia Rowland's trial.
That would be the trial for the murder of Horace Knightley, who's in charge of the defense.
Miss Crane was supposed to be her defense attorney, but now that she passed away, we are currently arranging for a replacement defense attorney.
Jill Crane had been in charge of Patricia Rowland's defense.
I'll also have to get in contact with Sebastian quickly, since he's the prosecutor in charge. Well then.
Really? Jill Crane versus Sebastian Debeste? I feel like that was not going to end very well. And that a criminal was going to end up getting on the loose somehow.
Please wait. What about Mr. Edgeworth's prosecutor's badge? What will happen to his prosecutor's badge? With the chairman's arrest, the PIC is no longer functional. So I cannot answer that question easily. Perhaps one could say, only the goddess of law knows. But that's...
You don't need to worry about me. This is the path that I have chosen.
It seems you have no plans to change it either.
Of course not. I chose this path to seek the truth.
With the departure of Blaise Debeste, the law is once again returned to our hands. If you truly desire to continue the prosecutor's path, I am willing to assist you in reclaiming your badge.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I must decline. I did not relinquish my badge with half-hearted feelings.
I see. It seems that our paths of the law will continue to run counter to each other.
Until our paths cross once again, I shall have you hold on to that badge.
That was my intention from the start. Dot 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 dot. However, on occasion, the goddess of law is quite generous. Please return this notebook to its proper owner.
Kay's promise notebook.
It seems it was scheduled to be put up for bidding at the black market auction. The name Kay is written on the notebook. It seems Blaise Debeste quickly realized this belonged to the girl, since the letters he found also contain the same name.
You speak as if he really did not know about the letters. Are you saying that Blaise really did not prepare the letters himself?
Yes, that man said so himself. Kay Faraday's goal was to steal back the notebook. Jill Crane's goal was to get revenge. In order to achieve their goals, the two teamed up to infiltrate the auction. Or so he says.
Unfortunately, this was all Blaise's misunderstanding. It was purely a coincidence. If the attorney from the PIC and Kay really were acquaintances, it would be strange that she never mentioned it to me, considering her personality.
Haha, you really do trust her, don't you?
Dot 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 dot.
In the end, the notebook was used as another red herring, but it's something that is very important to that girl, isn't it? I'll make a special exception and return it. I'm sure that's what the goddess of law desires.
That's, I appreciate it.
I shall pray that she recovers her lost memories. If this is the end of part 2, why was this so quick in comparison to part 1? Like, honestly, it was so quick. Is something wrong?
Kay, I'm returning something very important to you.
I'm gonna say, just in case I screw this up somehow, because you know what? I don't want to goof this one up. I really don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't like goofing up the end of the case testimony, or the end of the case presenting of evidence. Am I gonna present something else besides that, though? This is... Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Look, Daddy! I wrote them all down! Yep, I'll be sure to follow all our promises and become a hero just like you, Daddy! Ah, that's right! There was one more! I forgot to write down the most important promise! Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I'll be sure to remember. I'll never, ever forget them. Always try your hardest to learn things you don't understand. That's right. I am. Does she really need to be so dramatic? I am the great thief who steals the truth, Kay Faraday. I'm the second Yatagarasu and Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Kay, you remember?
It's kind of embarrassing, though. Thank you so much. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Jeez. If that's how memory loss actually happens when you remember a thing, I'll never understand unless I end up suffering memory loss myself someday. And I mean like the bad kind of memory loss, not like the stupid memory loss that I have all the time where I just forget things every 5 seconds. Oh, jeez. Even when I lost my memories, you were still always trying to save me, right? Kay, you were literally just there. Don't tell me you just completely erased all the memories you just had from, like, the last 24 hours or whatever.
It seems you're back to normal.
Wow, Kay, you've gotten better. Your health comes first, now you can relax. Just make sure you don't run off and lose all your memories again.
Miss Jensen, Dr. Young, thanks for worrying about me.
Hey, if you're feeling all better, how about changing back into your own clothes? I washed your clothes for you, Kay, so they're nice and clean.
These clothes, wasn't Detective Gumshoe holding on to them?
He said forensics was done with them, so he gave them back to me.
Have they revealed the results of the analysis yet?
To be honest, I actually didn't think to ask about that.
Wait, what analysis are we talking about?
No. More importantly, let's hurry up and get you a change, Kay.
Still, isn't it better if we do not remove her bandages?
She should be fine now. Kay just bumped her head.
Why did she do that?
She didn't really have any other major injuries.
Then why was she so heavily bandaged?
Better safe than sorry. A pound of prevention is worth an ounce of cure. That's my motto.
What a troublesome motto.
Come on, Kay. Let's get you dressed up over there.
Now this is definitely what a great thief should look like. Your smile certainly suits you best. In the past and now, as well. Miss Von Karma, thank you for coming too. I only came because Scuffy asked me to. That's Scuffy. He always wanted to see your energetic self again. Gummy? What happened to Gummy? Who knows? Maybe he was disguised as with excuse me, with the man who willingly threw away his prosecutor's badge.
Detective Gumshoe.
I must be going soon. I'll be taking these ladies in for questioning. What's going to happen to the two of them? One is in the murder of an attorney. The other forged an autopsy report 18 years ago. Those crimes definitely won't disappear. Is there not a statute of limitations for an autopsy report? I mean, come on now.
I mean, that did happen 18 years ago.
Of course I didn't mention it in court that they were being blackmailed by Blaise.
We'll be just fine. As long as Granny's by my side, we're invincible.
Well then, take care. No, Francisca, don't leave.
Now then, Kay. Sorry to ask so soon right after you regain your memories, but I have some questions.
Sure, ask me what you want.
What were you doing on the day you lost your memories?
On that day, I was asked to come to Gourd Lake. I don't know who called me there, though. As I was watching the moon at Gourd Lake, a person in a red raincoat approached me. All of a sudden, he used some kind of drug to knock me out.
What? What is she saying? The place where Kay saw the moon was at Gourd Lake?
When I woke up, it seems I somehow ended up on the roof of the Grand Tower. My mind was still in the daze, so I stumbled around for a bit. That's when I found the person in the red raincoat collapsed. I was startled, and when I stepped back in panic, I fell from a high place and got knocked out cold again. And when I woke up, all my memories were gone. The person in the red raincoat, who exactly was that person? Oh yeah, I was certain that I saw them walking in midair. Somehow this is all starting to make my head hurt.
Please calm down. You're just a little confused because you've only recently gotten your memories back. Most likely this is the main cause of your confused memories.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna... Is this case not over yet? I thought we were... Are we not done? I'm confused now. I thought we were at the end of this, but now I'm not even sure anymore. Now it's suddenly like, oh, present 3 options here. Like, this doesn't happen at the end of a case ever. Most likely the main cause of your confused memories, you fell in a hole, your memories of 2 places, you name on the notebook. Is it not? I mean, the memories of 2 places? I'm just gonna say you fell in a hole and see what happens.
Isn't it because you fell in a hole?
It's true, that's what caused me to lose my memories, but it's not really the direct cause behind my confused memories, right?
Yes, indeed. That's not it. Right before you were at the Grand Tower, you were at the Gourd Lake Park, and that
What? Oh my gosh. I mean, I know that's not the... Wait, what?
Your name written in the promise notebook must be the cause.
Why is my name being written in the promise notebook? Causing me to remember the person in the midair, in the raincoat, floating in midair.
As one would expect, they aren't related.
Okay, then. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with that, because that's what I was gonna say, but... How much more is there to this case? Is this case really not over yet?
This is probably my main cause of your confused memories. You saw the moon at both the Gourd Lake Park and the Grand Tower rooftop, which led you to confuse the 2 places.
Huh? But Aren't they totally different places? Even if I was in a daze, do you really think I'd get them confused?
Most likely there was something at the Grand Tower which led you to your confusion.
No mistakes. Oh. This thing here?
The Grand Tower rooftop and Gourd Lake have 2 points in common. They both have a cherry tree and a food stall.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Your memories were confused because you had been in 2 similar locations. The person that you first saw could not have been walking in midair. They were simply walking on the ground at Gourd Lake Park. You must have gotten that scene confused with the Grand Tower rooftop.
So what's... That's what happened. How dare they steal the memories of a great thief? They'll pay for this.
Nevertheless, I wonder who the person that assaulted Kay was. The person in the red raincoat, who appeared at Gourd Lake.
Shelly the killer?
What's that noise?
Sounds like it's coming from the storeroom. Mr. Edgeworth, let's go check it out. What's this? My shutterbug sense tingling. I smell me another scoop.
Why are you still here? You're still here?
I know, right? April 6, 9:53 a.m. Grand Tower, 51st floor, storeroom. Are we almost done with this case, or should I just save this for another episode? I honestly don't even know anymore. Mr. Edgeworth, this walkie-talkie thing here is what's beeping.
This transceiver. Why do I feel like I've seen it somewhere before?
Beep, beep, beep. It's still beeping, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm not particularly familiar with this sort of device.
Come on, we have to answer it. Here goes. Click. Hello, Edgeworth speaking. Yeah.
Kay, please don't just answer it on your own.
I am speaking with Mr. Miles Edgeworth, I presume.
This voice is...
Yeah, of course.
Shelly the killer.
I congratulate you on resolving this case. However, can you truly say in a good conscience that it has been solved? Are you aware of the mastermind who is pulling the strings behind this incident?
You. Why do you know about the incident?
That's not important right now. Wouldn't you agree? Right now, we're discussing the mastermind behind this case.
I've had an inkling that such a person existed, even before you said anything.
So you were playing Splatoon, Edgeworth? My gosh.
After all, there was evidence to suggest that someone had used Kay to disrupt the investigation.
I mean, this game does take place in the year 2019, right? April 2019, so...
I mean, it makes sense. Splatoon 2 would be a thing at this point in time. After all, there was evidence to suggest that someone had used Kay to disrupt the investigation.
Huh? There was... So who's his mastermind? I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Would you kindly show me the evidence that indicates the existence of a mastermind? Frickin' jeez. That? The red raincoat? Wait. I'm still wondering about that, though. Because, I mean, if you look at this, this kind of looks messy, really. But when you look at this, it looks clean. The stuffed animal?
Take that!
This indicates the existence of a mastermind in this case.
I can't say I really understand.
I am very sorry, but I also do not understand. No. So this wasn't it? Wasn't there anything that was left unexplained among the evidence? I await your answer, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you kindly show me the evidence that indicates the existence of a mastermind?
Oh, so, okay, I actually get multiple chances on this one. What was unexplained? Unlock towards from behind the sand and push her off the roof. Yeah, how about the push her off the roof memory here? No? Okay. I mean, she remember getting pushed off the roof, so I was like, okay, that's the thing, I guess. The ticket stub?
Take that!
I mean, technically, the ticket stub was never really used at all and stuff, and... Was this? That wasn't really used either, as far as I remember. Okay, what is unexplained exactly, anyway? Is it this?
Take that!
No? Okay, I didn't think so. How about just the red raincoat in general? Nope. But Shelly the Killer used the red raincoat, remember? Oh.
Take that!
No. I'm so lost right now. You know, I don't even care anymore. I'm not even getting mistakes for this. Just go through all of it until something gets found.
Take that!
The meeting room blood. Oh no. That was unexplained, right?
Take that!
How about the costume trunk? No, of course not. I didn't think so either. I don't know. I don't want to be here all day, so I'm just gonna present everything until I get it right, and then it's like, you know, if it ends up being something I'm not suspecting, I don't want to be like the last thing I think of, and it's like I overthink things and I end up taking longer than necessary. It's like, eh. What is the answer though? The letter? No, that wouldn't make any sense. I do feel like I can rule that. I didn't even do the Yagarashi match, did I? But that's not it either. Mr. Edgeworth, why would I be the mastermind? Represent that? No, but that is incorrect as well. How about the pamphlet? Oh my god. It's gonna be like the last thing I present, isn't it? The K card is not the answer either. When is the end of this case? The candelabra. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. The autopsy report. I was gonna say, if the autopsy report's the answer, I was like, what the freaking heck? Like, come on now. The keycard record? Nope. Well, we've almost presented everything. We're almost there. Very, very close, I think. Victim letter? Oh. It was a letter that Kay allegedly sent to the victim. Come to think of it, I don't remember writing that letter at all.
Who could have prepared this letter? I too am quite curious to know. So you're not the one who wrote the letter? What could I possibly gain from doing such an act? Is it not necessary for you to stand in court in order to make the truth clear? What can you possibly do now that your badge has been taken from you? I look forward to finding out from the shadows. This man, how does he know that? Do we have an understanding? Please ensure that you do not betray my trust. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Click.
He said the case wasn't solved yet. What did he mean by that? And why would Mr. the Killer even bother telling us that? Ugh, nothing makes sense anymore.
This case has not reached its true conclusion yet. However, although I've lost my prosecutor's badge, who I am still has not changed. While I don't know where this may lead me, I shall reveal the truth. I swear it.
Okay, Sigurd, jeez. The end. Turnabout. The Forgotten Turnabout has been defeated.
The Grand Turnabout.
We're almost there. We're with the final case, probably. Because, I mean, what Ace Attorney game has had more than 5 cases, right? It's going to be about Sebastian Debeste, of course. Okay. Well, there's your silhouette of Kay filled in now. Gregory, Courtney, Edgeworth. And that's how you got it. Alright, Sebastian. You're the final one, huh? So that means this case is going to be all about you, huh? Alright, that's grand. That's very grand indeed. So anyway, everyone, here's the poll right here. What is your favorite case of the game so far? Case 1, Case 2, Case 3, Case 4. And you let me know what that's going to be. From that poll from the last time. To be honest, I don't really think I've really seen the result. There hasn't been a lot of results on that, honestly. I did see, though, Case 3 was people's favorite up to that point. So, that's cool, I guess. But anyway, everyone, it's time we end today's episode. On the next exciting episode, we start up for the next one. Oh, episode 5. Oh, it's going to be so amazing. I can't wait. I can't contain my excitement! I'll see you all later, one. For a grand time indeed!